I finished all my work for the day and I'm in a baking mood, so I think we're gonna get some little fall baking going right now. My groceries just got delivered, so let's do a little grocery haul before we do that. I don't think I have anything very exciting this week, but it's still worth doing a haul. I love watching grocery hauls. I'm so nosy. Please ignore any dishes that are all around. Our dishwasher is having an issue and I can't figure out how to fix it, so Jeremy's gonna look at it when he gets home, so our dishes are everywhere. I got penne, diced tomatoes, some tomato basil sauce, rice crackers. Everything so far has been store brand. Got some almond milk. Last time I got almond milk, they ended up giving me almond vanilla milk instead because they were out of that kind and it was devastating. I had to have almond vanilla milk on my Cheerios for like 2 weeks. I'm so happy that I'm over that. Hummus, Greek yogurt. I thought I ordered 2 of those. Oh yeah, I did. 2 Greek yogurts. Got some baby carrots. And I got some sausages, which we aren't like huge meat consumers. I would say like we definitely are not vegetarian or pescatarian, but we probably only have meat in like 1 to 2 meals per week. We were thinking of doing a sausage and pepper penne, and then also with 4 of them, and then with the other 4, we were thinking of doing like a sausage orzo situation. What else do we have? We have a 3-pack of peppers for the sausage, pepper, and penne. And then we have a bunch of bananas. We have 20 bananas. And then finally, oh yes, just some bunch of frozen berries. I eat those with Greek yogurt. I'm honestly dreading baking because our dishwasher is broken. I'm gonna have to wash all the dishes I bake with. Our dishwasher is always acting up. Like, it's actually so annoying. At this point, I think it might be like beyond repair. Do I wash the dishes or do I just bake and continue to let the dishes pile up and then hopefully the dishwasher starts working tonight? I'm gonna do the option where I just bake anyways. What should I make? Maybe some like pumpkin loaf would be nice. I have some apples I really need to use up, so maybe I can find something. Ooh, pumpkin and apple baked oatmeal. Okay. Let's make this. Also, in case you want to find a recipe for yourself, it's by Goodness Avenue, and it's called Pumpkin and Apple Baked Oatmeal. It says 2 cups of rolled oats. The fact that there's dishes in here is stressing me out, just because I'm filming and I don't want you to see my dirty dishes. But I promised myself when I made this channel, I would keep it real, and that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it real, and I'm keeping my kitchen dirty, and we need to accept that. Okay, wait, we need to preheat the oven to 350. Easy peasy. This will be good. It'll be, oh wait, that wasn't the 1 cup. This will be good because I need some breakfast, like anything that can be meal prepped. I'm finding myself, I don't want to call myself lazy because I don't think that's a productive thing to say about myself, but like I'm feeling very like unmotivated or like burnt out is maybe a nicer way to say it. And I'm finding it hard to eat things that make me feel good or eat at all when I'm in this state. So I think just like making sure that I'm meal prepping nutritional things for myself and things that make me feel good and I enjoy is going to be very helpful. Okay, so I have 2 cups of rolled oats. Ooh, 1 tablespoon of pumpkin spice. I'm pretty sure I'm out. That's how much I had left. I don't think that's gonna be a tablespoon. So I'm just gonna add extra cinnamon to kind of even out the lack of pumpkin pie spice. I need to add that to the shopping list. 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. This is a 1/4 teaspoon, so I'll just do 2 of those. These just need to be mixed together. Perfect. What we got so far. So cute, so pretty. And now we're going in with the wet ingredients. Do I have to combine them in a separate bowl? It doesn't say I have to combine them. Love to see it. I hate combining in a separate bowl. 1 cup pumpkin puree. Imagine these end up being horrible. That's the thing with like baking anything that's like a breakfast food or like a little, like not a dessert. It's like, sometimes it doesn't taste good. Like there's a reason it says healthy in front of it, and that's because it cannot be sold as a dessert because it's simply not that good. I hope this is not the case. I hope that these taste so amazing and I'm so happy and everyone rejoices and everyone cries of happiness tomorrow morning when I get to pull these out of the fridge. That is my goal. Do I think that's gonna happen? I'm not entirely convinced of that. The 1 cup of pumpkin puree is in. Okay, a 3rd cup of almond butter. I simply don't have that, but I do have peanut butter. I assume it doesn't make a difference if you have like almond versus peanut butter. I think most of the like peanut butter whatever can just be interchanged, or at least like in every recipe that, not everyone, but most recipes that I've done, it'll be like, do your nut butter of choice. So this one doesn't say that, but I assume if it works in most other recipes, it also works in this one. I feel like this is bad though because it's not room temperature. So I feel like I should maybe put this in the microwave for like 20 seconds. Okay, I just microwaved it for like 25 seconds and it seems pretty like room temperature texture now, so that is going in. I don't know if I'm gonna like this is a lot of peanut butter, and I don't love when things like taste especially peanut buttery, so I don't think I'm gonna love this recipe, but that's my fault for not noticing there was peanut butter / almond butter before starting. Okay, what else is there in here? 1/2 cup of non-dairy milk. I can make that happen. Live my loyalty to me, myself. Oh my gosh, the new Taylor Swift album is out. I have been dying to talk about it, so we will definitely chat about that later in the video. If you want to skip it, I will give you a timestamp if this is uninteresting to you. But I am like, I'm less of a, I don't know if that's even true. Guys, I've been a Swiftie since like Fearless. I have been to every show she's done since Red. I've been to Red, 1989, Reputation, and then Eras. I truly just love her and love her art. I recognize there are ethical issues with like her doing a lot of vinyl variants or her doing like being friends with some right-wing people, but I truly like, life is so hard right now and existing is so hard, and politically the world is a hellscape, and if I deprived myself of every single thing that was like slightly controversial, I would not have much left. And I don't promote Taylor too much on my account or like talk about her, because I do sometimes, but it's not something I talk about too much because I do realize that like I don't want to be promoting a billionaire. But I also am like I feel like I'm very conscious in my consumption of like most things. Like for example, I did buy The Life of a Showgirl vinyl, but I waited to listen to the album first and then decided I wanted it on vinyl. The only other Taylor vinyl I own is the Long Pond Studio of Folklore. Like I don't own like everything she puts out. At all. Anyways, we'll chat about it more if I talk about the album, but I have mixed thoughts on the album at best, and that's all I'm going to say about that before we discuss it further. And I will let you know if you want to skip that portion. I will let you know a timestamp to skip to. But okay, I have all the ingredients in here now, and now I just need to add in the apple. I'm so sorry that the angle is so shit. One day I'll have a great kitchen where I can film and I have like an island, but that's just not my journey. I have a tiny little kitchen, so there's not many ways to get good angles, unfortunately. I'm really concerned about the amount of peanut butter in this recipe. I'm not confident that this is going to not just taste like a peanut butter explosion in my mouth, but we will see. Now adding in the apples. I don't know if this is gonna taste good. I'm gonna fold in the apples. Man, I would love to make a fold in the cheese joke right now. I don't really have a clever one, but just know that I'm thinking about Schitt's Creek as I'm doing this. Okay, I've put it in here. The recipe also calls for pecans on top. I am really not a fan of like nuts on top of things. Like even in like cookies, I just like, for oatmeal, whatever, I just like it to be soft. I don't want a crunch added to it. I think I am the unpopular opinion here. So if you like a crunch, no judgment, but it is not my journey. And now it goes in the oven for 25 to 35 minutes. I will let you know when it's out of the oven. Today has been such a ridiculously long editing day. I edited a 45-minute video. I'm actually considering hiring a video editor for my main channel because it's low-key getting to a point that I can't really keep up with. Like, I don't know what it is. I think the more I post on YouTube, the more picky I get with the editing, but then the longer the editing takes me. Also, I think one of our bulbs has gone out in this light. It's like really dingy in here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. My friends and I are going to a fun little market. It's like a fall evening market. It's basically just like food and then like ingredients and stuff. So like produce and whatever, pies. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear because me and my one friend are going to walk there and it's like an hour-long walk each way. So I wanna wear something cute and fall in case we get a couple pictures, but then I also want to wear something that I would be comfortable like walking in for like 2 hours each way and then walking around while we're there. So like basically walking for like 4 hours straight probably. Currently have on the outfit that I wear. Like, guys, I feel like everyone is sick of this outfit. It's my baggy American Eagle jeans that fit me horribly, but I wear them all the time. And this cardigan that I thrifted in January, I think it was, of this year. I wear these all the time, but I can't help it because I just love it. Like this is like the most me outfit ever. So anyways, I need to pick out like, I could just wear this. Like I love being an outfit repeater. Like I do not care. I feel like part of my brand, okay, is being like a conscious consumer. And by that I mean just me as a person is a conscious consumer. So like whenever someone's like, oh my God, you always wear the exact same outfits. I'm like, girl, like you're following someone who talks about sustainably shopping and like the biggest thing about sustainably like consuming is just using what you have. But I'm not sure if this is going to be warm enough. It's going up to like 11 degrees. I recently thrifted. Oh my God, I cannot wait to show you guys this. I got, when I was in Montreal, I got this insane little jacket. So I kind of want to wear this actually. But like, how do I style that? I could do like a black turtle. It's just like, what pants do I do? My friend's gonna be here in like 5 minutes and I'm just figuring this out now. I don't know if I have any pants that would go with that. So I could do like these black dress pants with this. But then like, what shirt do I wear? Okay, these are the dress pants. I will say I'm gonna be wearing white running shoes because I'm walking and I only have one pair of running shoes. So they're not going to look the best with this, but I don't really care. But will this look cute? I don't know. What could I wear underneath that colorful thing? Like, I feel like just a black turtleneck is kind of like the main option. The thing with this outfit is I feel like I'm just letting this sweater do like all the heavy lifting. Like, it's objectively a stupid outfit. It's just a cool sweater. But like, is that such a bad thing? I don't know. I love how big the sleeves are. Oh my God, okay, I need to go pee. And I need to text my friend and see how close she is. My friend is on her way now. This is the outfit I'm going with. And then I'm gonna have my Solomons. Wait, should I wear Solomons? Okay, I can't switch the outfit. This is what I'm wearing. I'm not sure if I like it, but I'm happy I'm getting to wear this. And from here and up, it's cute, so if I take a photo, I'll just take it from that angle. Okay, I'm excited. Going to a market. Okay, she's literally here. I can see her pulling up. So bye, love you. I'll take some videos on my phone. Ooh, good vlogger brain. Okay, I have to go, bye. I am back from the market and I got a couple of things. I got this sourdough loaf of bread. It's just plain, like white sourdough. It feels extremely dense, so we will see. I haven't honestly purchased much sourdough from markets and stuff, and like no one in my life makes sourdough, so I don't actually have like too much knowledge on what makes a good sourdough, but I know that every time I get it, I love the taste of it, and that's enough for me. So I got this, and the reason I got this is because I also got a butternut squash, and we also have another one in the cupboard right now, so we have two. And I really want to make butternut squash soup. That'd be so good to make grilled cheese on the sourdough and then do butternut squash soup with a fresh butternut squash. We love to see it. And then I also we got a lot of like food while we were there. We basically did like a food tour. We just walked around and ordered a bunch of food. But I also got this s'mores cookie, and then I ended up being full, so I didn't eat it. So hopefully I'll be hungry before bed. I'm sure I will get hungry again before bed and I'll have it then. But yeah, Jared's out for the evening. I just said bye to him. He made dinner. He made orzo, sausage orzo. It's so good. I'm so full, so I'm definitely gonna eat that for leftovers, but not right now. My plan for the evening, it's like 8 o'clock now. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna watch Gilmore Girls and continue my knitting. Have I updated you on my knitting today? I don't think I have. Oh my god. I'll show you my knitting. I don't think I've talked to you on the vlog at all about the fact. Also, okay, you know what? I'm gonna change the lighting because I always say in these vlog clips, I'll be like, I'm sorry the lighting is bad, but I don't care. But then when I go to edit it back, I actually do care, and it pisses me off that the lighting is so bad. I had this dream of knitting, this dream, honestly, yeah, it was a dream, of knitting a Sophie scarf. This is what I have done. If you don't know what a Sophie scarf is, I'll put it in here for you. But look at, guys, look at that. I do have one hole right here. Unfortunate. I noticed it was there. I didn't know how to go back. I'm kind of hoping that I can just like take a piece of thread once I'm done and like maybe like tie it around or something. I don't know, to try and cover it up. But other than that hole, it honestly looks pretty neat in my opinion. I'm so excited. This was me practicing on like really cheap acrylic yarn, and there's a lot of mistakes here, but the nice thing about doing this was that I didn't care if there was mistakes because it didn't matter because I wasn't actually making anything. So I just got to like mess up and keep going, and I learned a lot just like doing this. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to work on this. I'm loving knitting. Like honestly, I haven't even read in like the last week or two. Sorry, it's allergy season. I'm really nose itchy right now. I haven't really read in the last week or two because I've just been like knitting. But yeah, that's also kind of why like I had someone actually message me recently and they were like, you don't post much book content anymore. And I was like, yeah, it's honestly because I don't think I can keep up with the amount that like book people read. Like, I'm not doing a book goal next year. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I might make an entire video about that on this channel. Maybe my main channel. I don't know. It depends if I decide to script it or not. But I just honestly feel like book YouTube and book social media, it's just something I like cannot keep up with. I'm not a fast reader. I don't enjoy reading like 2 books a week. Like I enjoy reading like 1 book a week to like honestly like 2 to 3 books per month max is kind of like my best vibe. So that's kind of why I stopped making as much book content, is because I couldn't really read as fast. And also, if I'm gonna read that much, that means like all my time that I have in my life to like spend on hobbies, I'm basically exclusively spending on reading, which isn't desirable to me. Like I don't want to spend all my time on reading. Like I have so many hobbies, and like people always say like, oh, like you should have it stack, and like I get that, like, but for me, like I love television shows. I don't like movies as much. I specifically like TV shows, but I'm trying to get into movies more. And knitting just seems like such a great hobby because I can watch TV and knit, and it's like been really nice. Not that I don't love reading, to be clear. I love reading. Reading is like always going to be my like biggest hobby and passion and thing that I think I feel kind of almost defines me in a way, like just how like my love for reading is so strong that I would carry it with me into like throughout my entire life. I really hope I pass it on if I have kids, like things like that. I love reading. Do not get me wrong, but I don't think I can read as much as like social media people can read, which I think is fine. But yeah, my hope for like next year, this is like a really random conversation we're having right now that I did not plan on having. But my hope for next year is that like my niche online is just like hobbies in general and not like reading plus other hobbies. I hope I'm just like the girl who does a lot, like jack of all hobbies, master of none is kind of my vibe, I think. Which sounds nice. Anyways, I just did another row perfectly. I'm so proud of myself. Like, if I actually knit a Sophie scarf, I'm going to be so shocked. Anyway, okay, I'm going to go put my pajamas on, and then I have my Diet Coke already cracked. We're going to put Gilmore Girls on, and we're going to knit. I'm so excited. I love knitting. If you're a knitter and you have any suggestions for, like, fun and like, any easy and free patterns, let me know. I'm going to see how much of this wool I have left. I have 2 of these, I think. Once I'm done the Sophie scarf, hopefully I'm able to finish it. If I have any of this left, I might try to use it up in a different project or something. I don't know. I'm very excited about this. So I'm like so, like, I attempted to make this 2 weeks ago when I just started learning to knit 2 weeks ago. And I attempted to make this on my first time knitting, and I could not do it. It made no sense to me, and that's when I pivoted to just doing this. And now, like, I literally just did this, and now this is so much easier and so much more achievable just from spending, this is probably, like, 6 hours of work total for me. And again, like, my very first time knitting, like, literally learning how to knit on this took me, like, 6 hours. And, like, that 6 hours of work I'm seeing, like, it pay off so well here. It's just really exciting. Anyway, I need to go write down the fact that I just did that row so that I don't lose count. And then we're going to put on pajamas and watch Gilmore Girls for the night. I'm so excited. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm in my pajamas still. It's like 9 a.m. My living room is a disaster. It's a mess. Also, I am a disaster. I'm a mess. I need to shower and get my shit together. I have a lot of work to do because it's coming onto a long weekend. So I'm leaving to be with my family for the Thanksgiving weekend because in Canada, our Thanksgiving weekend is in October, which is so much better than the American Thanksgiving, might I say. Whenever I see the American Thanksgiving, it's like 3 or 4 weeks before Christmas. And I'm like, you're going to have to gather with these people like twice in a month. I don't know. It's like the Canadian Thanksgiving is nice because it's in October and we haven't really had like a family dinner thing since like, I guess Easter would be the last time. Anyways, sorry for hating on the American Thanksgiving. I just feel like it's, like, really, like, in November onward, I'm in Christmas mode, not fall mode. But in October, I'm in fall mode. So, like Thanksgiving in Canada is, like, fall. And then it ends Christmas. But then, what would I do if Thanksgiving was in Christmas time? Does everyone, like, the Christmas tree would be up. That doesn't feel very Thanksgiving to me. Anyways, besides the point, it's a long weekend. It's currently Friday, and the long weekend is Monday. Goes on to Monday, so I need to get a lot done because, like, this vlog, for example, needs to go up on Tuesday. Hopefully it's going up on Tuesday. If it's not, this is why. So I kind of need to start editing it. I need to get a bunch of stuff done. I need to do my low-buy diaries so that those will go up on Monday, even though I won't be home. And then, yeah, I also want to reorganize my bookshelf behind me. So it's going to be like a day of, like, puttering, getting a lot of work stuff done, getting a lot of apartment stuff done. I also want to make butternut squash soup. Lots of fun stuff. So I'm going to start all that with the shower. So let's hop in the shower. You're actually not coming for that, but I'm going to be done my shower in 3, 2, done. Do you like my towel? We got new towels. My mom kindly got some for me. Love you, Mom. We've had the same towels since we literally, like, I took the towels from my childhood bedroom or childhood bathroom. Like, when I moved out from my parents' house into this apartment, I took the towels that they already had. I stole them. Thanks, Mom, again. And then we never got new ones, and it's been, like, almost 3 years now. And those towels are almost 4 years old. And when my mom discovered that we hadn't bought new towels, she thought it was disgusting. So, honestly, the way to get stuff with parents is to just not get it for so long that they eventually get so revolted by you not spending money that they buy them for you. Life hack. I actually put product in my hair today to wear it curly. And you know what that means? My mental health is at its best when I'm actually taking care of my curls. I feel like I mention this whenever I actually wear my hair curly. I'm like, by the way, you know I'm doing well. You know I'm doing well if I actually wear my hair natural. And honestly, I'm not doing that well, but I'm deciding to do well this morning. I'm, like, manifesting being well by doing this. Are my eyes puffy from crying? Yeah, they are. Let's move on from that. I'm just going to do a quick skincare routine and then we'll get dressed. I'm really just feeling good vibes today. I'm just deciding that today is going to be good because I feel like you just have to, like, fake it till you make it. So what am I doing today? I'm going to get dressed and then what should the first thing I do be? I'm going to tidy the living room. Okay, going to go get dressed and then we'll tidy the living room together. Basically, my idea for this bookshelf that I want to figure out today is I'm realizing that up there is a lot of untapped storage. This is such a small space. If you live in a small space, you get it. But, like, to me, I think it would look so cute if my books were just in a line. up there. I think that would be freaking adorable. And then we would have a bunch of these available for storage for other things. And I'd love to buy some bins and have like my cameras all in one of those. Our vacuum attachments all in one, things like that. Because we have a lot of like small things we don't have storage for. So I feel like that'd be a good solution. And a lot of the things up here can move somewhere else. I just filmed a quick Instagram video, aka why I put on makeup, but it was a good excuse to get ready for the day. Anyways, so here's where we're at. I just put a bunch of the books up here. This is not organized at all. Like, I think I would organize it by author, or like, I'd have to organize it by something because I feel like I'd have trouble finding a book in this mess right now. I am so content with that. And then all the books I have left are just this little bit here, which is perfect because that's what you see in a YouTube video. Like in a YouTube video, you see like these 6. So that's like, I'm really content with that amount of books being in there. And I also still have like my stack of TBR in my bedroom right now. I am so happy with how this looks. Oh, hello. Everyone say hi to Thomas. I don't feel like organizing this today. I think that those books are just gonna stay like that for now, and that's fine. What should I do now, Thomas? Maybe I should tidy the kitchen. I'm gonna go clean the kitchen and watch Gilmore Girls. Please join me. I just realized something and it's really bugging me, so I'm deciding to paint. Do you see how there's like a bunch of paint like scraped off the wall up there? I think that's there because we had the frame leaning against the wall, and I do have a little tiny bit of the paint for this, oh god, for this apartment. Yes, it's like this ugly white. And I'm just going to touch it up because I think it looks really bad and it's really bugging me. So, I'm just putting it in here. Just gonna, I really should not need much of it. Okay, actually I'm realizing my arm doesn't reach all the way back there. So that's actually gonna be an issue. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, I'm falling off the couch. Okay. How do I hold myself? Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. It's working! Okay, I need more paint. Oh, I'm falling off. Ah. Oh, now I'm just finding different spots to touch up on the wall. Ah, that looks good. Okay, I need to set the paintbrush down. I'm finding so many other spots. Oh. Okay, I'm actually gonna put it down now. It's a couple hours later and I'm just getting some work done. It's 4:15 now, so the day is almost over, the week is almost over, and I just wanted to touch base because I realized we hadn't talked about the life of a showgirl yet, and that's crazy. And I have complaints, and I want to be so clear. I feel like I gave this disclaimer earlier, but I'm just going to give it again. Taylor Swift is a billionaire. She doesn't need my support. She doesn't care what I have to say about her. I think that there is no ethical way to be a billionaire, and that it's horrible when anyone is a billionaire, and that billionaires shouldn't exist, and that once you hit that 1 billion threshold, any money that goes over that should just go back into the government or into your community or into something. And don't, oh my god, I grew up in a very, like, my dad's not politically aligned with me, and I was like the 12-year-old kid like yelling at my dad over the dinner table, and so I am very like triggered when people try to like argue with political stuff about me. Like when I say I don't think billionaires should exist, and they're like, well, what system would you set up instead? Ask the economists. Like, I generally, like, I have an overall thinking that, like, billionaires should not exist. Any money that you make over $1 billion should be given back to the government to distribute, to help homelessness, to help people who aren't able to afford food, to help with the housing crisis. Like, 100%. But if someone's like, what are the logistics of that? I don't have it written on my document because I unfortunately do have a job and other things to do. Anyways, my disclaimer by Taylor Swift is that I know that she hasn't spoken up about Palestine. I know that she is a billionaire And so those things are bad, and I recognize that. She's someone who I've been listening to and loving. I was very entrenched in the fandom. Like I had my first Instagram account was like a Taylor Swift fan account. Like I'm very much in the fandom when I was younger and continue to be as an adult, although I'm like significantly less involved now. But I recognize that not everyone likes her, and you can skip this part of the video. And I think anyone's complaints about her are usually, well, I think there are valid complaints, such as the fact that she hangs out with some people who support Trump and she's a billionaire. Those are like the main complaints that I'm like, that's so valid. Those are frustrating to me too. But when it comes to like people who I feel like I need to like boycott and like fry, I'm like, personally for me, I have bigger fish to fry than Taylor Swift. Anyways, so we're going to talk about her, and I'm sorry if that upsets you, and if that doesn't upset you, that's totally valid, but disclaimer, I'm going to be talking about her. Anyways, Life of a Showgirl. I have so many thoughts and opinions on this. I literally cannot emphasize enough how many thoughts and opinions I have on Taylor, and on this album specifically. I go back and forth on it. Sorry, I'm also kind of getting some editing done while I'm doing this. Sorry, it's all happening at the same time. But I go back and forth on what I kind of think about the album. I'm really frustrated with her use of okay, actually, I'm giving you all my attention. I'm really frustrated with her use of the word bitch, constantly. I feel like it was, way overused on the album. Saying, I don't know, just, I think in The Life of a Showgirl, the song, it, makes a lot of sense for her to use it, but, in Honey, I find it comes off as, really rude of her to be saying, some bitch is telling me, some bitch is telling me to back off because her boyfriend looked at me wrong or whatever. I like Honey as, a melodic, I think it's very beautiful. But, why are we using the word bitch? I just think it's unnecessary. And it feels very, I think it's overused on this album. Again, that's fine. Whatever. It's not a big deal. That's kind of one of my complaints. I hate Eldest Daughter. I shouldn't say I hate it because I hate the lyrics. I love how it sounds. I love the bridge. I think the bridge is beautiful. I love the idea of, an oldest daughter dating a youngest, or an oldest child dating a youngest child, and then that bring the child innocence back into your life. I think that's beautiful. I think it was done horribly. I actually think it might be my least favorite Taylor Swift song of all time. I don't like it. So that's a complaint. But as an entire album, as a piece of work, it's Lover tier for me in terms of, I didn't love Lover. Okay, Lover's not my favorite, but Lover has some bangers on it. Lover has Cruel Summer. Lover has Cornelia Street. Girls, Lovers has Cornelia Street. Does it also have Paper Rings? Well, yes, it does. And that's unfortunate. But it has some great songs on it. To me, Eldest Daughter is one of the worst songs she's ever written. Father Figure, one of the best. And so it's so unfortunate that those are existing literally side by side, track 4 and track 5 on this record. What's going on with that? Also, what's going on with Wood? Hello? I'm sorry, I can bop to it, I can dance to it. I love the production, I hate the lyrics. What is happening? New Heights of Manhood? We didn't need that. No one asked for that, no one wanted to know that. I literally wanted to die when I heard that. I heard it for the first time and I literally went, I was so embarrassed. So, those are my takes as of now. I really love it. I actually did buy it on vinyl because I think as Jeremy likes it, and I think as an entire album, I think it is just a fun pop album. But in terms of it being from Taylor and her legacy, I think if it had been branded differently, it wouldn't be as disappointing. I've now come... Okay, sorry. Also, my hair is, crazy this morning. I hit it this morning. It's, 5 p.m. I wish my bangs were long enough to tuck. Whatever. As it being from Taylor and the way it was branded is just, The Life of a Showgirl. It really... We're missing The Life of a Showgirl. I'm missing it. What is she branded as, cracking heels and vanilla perfume mixed with sweat in behind the stage? We never got a song other than The Life of a Showgirl And even that one, like, I was thinking we were going to get, like, a backstage, like, look at, like, her being exhausted and dying, but having to go on the stage anyways, and, like, a song that was, like, a debate. Should I go out tonight? Should I not? There were so many tragic, horrible, amazing things, intense things that happened on the Eras tour, and we didn't dive into any of that. I saw this Swiftologist, Zach. I love him. I'm subscribed to his Patreon. I love him. He said something that was like, the only thing that links this album to the Eras tour is the fact that it's the next thing that she's doing after the Eras tour. And I couldn't agree more. Like, this album is like nothing, basically. Like, it's not nothing, Christian. I like it. To me, it is truly just like, thematically, I don't see how it's linked. Yeah. Anyways, that's my take if you cared. Yeah, knitting update. I unraveled my entire thing and I started this. But it's much neater than it was before. And I think I'm making progress. This blue thing is just to mark which side I'm increasing on so that I can remember. Anyway, I love you so much. Thanks for tuning into this vlog. It's been a while since we did like a long ass vlog like this. It was nice. Nice hanging out with you. Always a pleasure. Also, the paint above the bookshelf dried beautifully. And it looks great. And I'm happy I did that. Anyway, I love you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.